Hey, my name's Josh, and I got no reason to shoot this video other than to just want to share something. I've got this Telecaster that I bought a long time ago, probably 2004, 5, maybe somewhere in that range. 3, 4, 5, 2003, 4, 5, somewhere in there. And you know, ask Zach. I watched that YouTube channel quite a bit. Zach Child's cool. Zach, I hope you see this. I'm kind of making this for you because I just want to share this with you. I thought this probably be kind of like right up your alley when it comes to Telecasters and stuff. But here it is, right? This is it's a 52 reissue. This is been re-necked by me, but I'll show you some details of it. I bought this off of the TDPRI classifieds way back when. I don't know who I bought it from. I don't know anything about it really. The guy told me at the time, and I remember this, that this guitar was purchased new. It's a 1999 American Vintage reissue, 52 reissue. And he sent it to Crook Guitars, Brad Paisley's builder, who, you know, built a lot of those Paisleys with the benders and everything. And Crook, Bill Crook, I guess, stripped this whole thing down, relicked it, put it all back together, and made an absolutely amazing guitar out of it. I contacted Crook 10 years ago, maybe more, to see if he had any information on this. He said, you know, he doesn't do that stuff anymore. He did do that kind of thing, but he doesn't have any records of any of that. This guitar did not come along with a tweed case, which it would have if it was a, you know, bought a new 52 reissue. Came in a gig bag, which has since been moved on somewhere else. But I just wanted to kind of share the details on this. I'd never had a relic guitar before I bought this one. And this really kind of ruined most relics for me. This guitar, the relic job on this thing, the aging and the finish is like better than anything I've seen. I've been, even up until today, I've owned a few, I mean, maybe a dozen different Fender Custom Shops. I've had a Danocaster, which is also really good. Danocaster does it really well. But this one, you know, it just had something to it. The neck I had, this was a little thin for me. Like I played the snot out of this thing. Like, I don't know if you can see, the frets are just, you know, burnt down, and they were pretty small to begin with. But instead of getting it refretted, I was like, you know, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get a new neck. So I got a Musicraft Blackguard that, you know, I like the specs of it on paper. And so I ordered one, and then I had it sent. I sent it to MJT for them to do the aging on it, and I sent them this neck to pattern after. I said, take this one, make it look like the old one, and they did a pretty good job. You know, it's got the wear on the back. This took a stage dive on me years ago. It's got a gigantic crater in there, but I said take the hardware off of this one, and you know, get me looking right on the new one. So they did a pretty good job. This is kind of yet to pick up that patina. You know, it's still a little, it just needs to be played more, I think. But everything else, I think they did a great recreation of it, and I'm happy with it. Next, little fatter. This one was just real skinny, like everywhere, and that's not typical for a 52, but I guess in 99 when they were reissuing them, that's just what they did. I haven't put a new decal on it yet. I've got one to add. I just want to, you know, this one had a little Mojo in it, so hopefully I can figure out how to replace it. But anyway, it's lightweight. You know, I think it's under 7 pounds. All slot head screws on it. When I bought it, it had a set of Vanzandt pickups, and I think they were the vintage model Vanzandts, and it sounds amazing. I love it. It's my favorite Telecaster. When it took that stage dive and it got that big whack on it, it killed the bridge pickup, and the bridge pickup was also beautifully relicked. You know, it looked amazing. So I sent that back to Vanzandt, and he was like, I'm just gonna send you a new one. I'm not gonna rewind this thing or fix it. So he sent me a new one, and that's a new one that's in there. Good or bad, you know, maybe one day I'll switch this out to some kind of like Nocaster spec, something, I don't know, but we'll see. Here's some close-ups. Here's some close-ups of the aging here. So this is kind of like, this is not that transparent, you know, butterscotch. This is like that blonde with the white undercoat. I've currently got Callahan saddles on there, compensated saddles. I went with the single slot truss rod adjustment. All the hardware and everything else on here is original to it. I put in an RS Guitar Works control harness. I've had good luck with those over the years, and so I just wanted to kind of liven this one up and leave it a little bit more, and it sounds amazing, really good. I don't have any playing clips because I'm at my office. You know, it was cool when I got this. There were shims in the neck pocket, and they were like little, they were thin strips, maybe like half-inch strips of some kind of plastic, maybe paper, something. I don't really know what it was, but there was one at the top, like on the headstock end, and one at the bottom underneath here, and I didn't realize what they were. So when I got this all put back together, I took it to 7C's Music in St. Petersburg, Florida, and there's a guy there that used to work at Glazer's, and his name's escaping me. His dad also used to work at Taylor, and he was like their guitar designer or master builder, luthier, whatever it was. And so his son worked at Glazer's, and now he's here in St. Pete. So I had them refit this neck and kind of get it all back to where it needed to be. But I didn't love what they did, just to be honest. I mean, they did good work, but when I got this back, these saddles were like skyscrapers. They were just up to the maximum adjustment, and it was just weird. So I could tell something was going on with the neck angle. So what I did was I shimmed it, and you can kind of see the little bit of a gap in there. You can't really tell unless you're really, really looking for it. But I put in like a plastic piece off of a coin battery package. So I just cut a rectangle out and I shimmed it right up here on the headstock end, and it gave it just enough break to be able to lower these back to a normal type, you know, like what you normally see. And it plays and fantastic. This is the slinkiest, loosest, like easiest to play Tele of the 5 that I currently own. And I got a couple nice custom shops and a parts build. And this thing sounds, and I mean, they all sound great, but this one just plays fantastic. So, you know, this was the old neck. I kept it, you know, in case I ever get rid of it. I don't think I'm ever going to, but, you know, if I did, so you can kind of make out that pencil 99, October 99. I just kept it in case I ever move it along. I'll include this one too. But anyway, that's it. You know, just wanted to share it. It's kind of a wacky one. You know, I don't have any pedigreed paperwork showing that it was handled by Crook or done anything like that. But as far as the relicing goes, like it doesn't get any better for the money from what I can see. You know, maybe you get into your nachos, and you know, I had a Danocaster. I had a faded fire mist silver that like turned green. I had him like custom make it when he was taking orders a long time ago, and I got nothing negative to say about that guitar at all. It was great, super lightweight, awesome job on it. I just felt like it was really stiff, and from my experience, I've never been able to take a stiff Telecaster and get it playing more slinky. So I moved it. I sold it, and I wish I'd have kept it. You know, just looking back, I wish I'd have still had that Danocaster, but that's okay. But anyway, that's it. Just wanted to share. Zach, I hope you see this. I remember you being around that TDPRI forum all the way years back, and I think I've been there since like 2000 or something like that. But anyway, that's all I got. Just wanted to share it and you know, see what you guys think about it. All right, take care.